Because of humans, even thousands of years ago, animals were extinct, and even in recent times, they have been extinct. But is it possible that these extinct animals have learned to hide from humans and are still surviving in an unexplored place today? Watch the full video to know this. Number 6, pink-headed duck. Well, in India, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, at one time, the most unique breed of the pink-headed duck was found, and because of their uniqueness, their head was pink. Well, it is believed that it was always a rare animal, so when British colonists came to the subcontinent, due to the hunting and habitat destruction done by them, these ducks almost disappeared from this world. Well, their last confirmed sighting took place in India in 1949. And yes, in the last few years, fishermen and many farmers have given very reliable reports of seeing them in isolated swamp regions of northern Myanmar. Well, it is not easy to reach these isolated swamp regions. Along with that, the pink-headed ducks were nocturnal animals, which means they were active at night. That's why their nocturnal nature is so unique. It makes it even harder for them to search. Anyways, these are the only reasons why the UCN has not yet given them extinct status, but we are given the status as critically endangered. Number 5, thylacine. By mistake, you might think of thylacine as some sort of breed of a dog. Because they were a marsupial mammal, their closest living relatives are also animals such as wombats and kangaroos. Well, thylacine is the best-known animal in Australia, in the south of India in an island called Tasmania. But around 1800s, when the Britishers came to Tasmania, they hunted for a few years and killed their offspring. And this is the last video of zoo macaque female thalassin, which dies in 1936 due to poor treatment. Well, the thalassin became the most famous extinct animal in the world. That's why if their sighting or photo capture is still there, it is very difficult to trust it. Just look at these photos. Those who captured them said that this is a thalassin. But actually in the first photo there is a fox, in the second there is a cat, and in the third there is a painted dog. But yes, this photo captured by a farmer in 2019 is a thalassin, and it proves that the thalassin is alive somewhere. In any case, the map you are looking at is the location of all the sightings of thalassin in Tasmania since 1936. That's why some experts believe that it is still alive somewhere in Tasmania. Number 4, saber-toothed cats. Friends, in the age of ICH, saber-toothed cats were not just like Smilodon. Rather, like Smilodon, they were found in different corners of the world such as Homo therium and Megatrion. But we know that when humans started eating their prey, these cats were extinct. But is it possible that a member of the family of these cats who once ruled the whole world is still alive today? Oh yes! In the country of Chad in Africa and in the Central African Republic, citizens and tribal people claim to have seen a creature named NAD tiger. Well, according to them, NAD tiger is much larger than the average lion, and it also has 2 large canine teeth in its jaws. At the same time, these people have also seen some hippos with their necks cut off. Well, for your information, saber-toothed cats also used to cut their necks first after catching their prey. Anyway, for more confidence, when tribal people were shown a picture of saber-toothed cats mixed with modern lion, tiger, and leopard, they immediately pointed to saber-toothed cats. This means that in Africa, some undiscovered breed of saber-toothed cats is still roaming around. Number 3, ground sloth. No doubt in the age of Ice Age, many megafauna had evolved in this world, but most of these megafauna had ended in Ice Age and were extinct due to human hunting. But perhaps the elephant-sized relatives of modern-day cat-sized sloths, ground sloths, can be the only megafauna of Ice Age that is still surviving today. So yes, if you have watched my recent video, then you will remember that in this video I had told you about a mythical monster named Mapinguari, which some tribal people of Amazon rainforest have been watching for many years. Well, according to them, Mapinguari has only one eye, and it also walks with the help of its hands. So friends, ground sloths also walked with the help of their hands, just like Mapinguari. The largest genus of ground sloths, Megatherium, was 20 feet long, and the size of Mapinguari is usually said to be 7 feet long. So it is possible that this is an average-sized genus of a ground sloth, which is still hidden somewhere in the Amazon rainforest, which has been explored less than 10% today. Number 2, friends, was a marine mammal, and it never had a relationship with the cows because its closest relatives in the ground are elephants. So it was also a giant animal, which you can see a size comparison with humans. But yes, it was absolutely decent, and with it every year. Steller's sea cow was found in the Bering Sea between Russia and Alaska. But unfortunately, as Europeans discovered it in 1741, they hunted it so much to eat its meat that it became extinct only in 27 years, i.e. in 1768. But yes, after a few hundred years in 1962, a whaling ship whose job is to hunt whales, the people present in it, gave a very reliable report to see them. Then later in 2014, near the coast of Greenland, some of its photos were also captured. But in these photos, it is difficult to see any Steller sea cow. Anyway, friends, the number of natives living in the Commander Islands near their habitat, which is less than 1,000, still believe in their survival. Number 1, Megalodon. Well, we all know Megalodon was the most dangerous sea monster in the world, which from today, 2.6 million years ago, as soon as the Ice Age began, it was extinct. But what is possible if an animal which was extinct million years ago is rediscovered again? Then yes, we humans had to believe. The name coelacanth, 400 million years old, was the most dangerous sea monster in the world. Millionaires' old deep-sea fish, along with the extinction of dinosaurs, was extinct, but the whole world was shaken when it was rediscovered again in 1938. But yes, friends, Megalodon was not a deep-sea fish, and usually many people believe that it is roaming in the depths of the Mariana Trench. So let me tell you, Megalodon was not capable of handling the deep-sea pressure of the Mariana Trench. Then is there any proof of its existence? So yes, in 1875, these two teeth discovered by Megalodon, which are 10,000 years old, tell us that Megalodon was alive in the oceans. For a few thousand years, these teeth completely challenged the date of their extinction. Moreover, these controversial photos of Megalodon, which were released through Discovery Channel, along with it in the coast of Mexico, shows a 60 feet long black demon shark Megalodon somewhere, or their giant relative hope of being alive. And anyway, our world's 95% unexplored ocean doesn't know anything when it turns these herd stories into reality.